Hola, somos Magic. You can listen to our music on Vega Radio. It feels great, you know, and to be here to talk about it is great because we love our Argentinian fans, and they supported us a lot on Don't Kill the Magic. So to do it on Primary Colors, to come out with some more songs, it's just fun. We just want to have some fun with the fans, and we're here to talk about the new songs, and so then we could come back and play the show. This is human nature. Well, the whole concept of Primary Colors is the idea of starting over, you know, but with the same people you're with, you know, but just to go back to the basics so you don't lose each other, you know. And a lot is going on for us, you know, with the constantly touring and me having a baby and all this stuff happening at once. The music was getting a little confusing when we were making some of it, and so to just say, hey, let's just write a great song, let's just go back to basics. And when we started to have that attitude towards this album, it really started to take shape, and that's why it's called Primary Colors. It just symbolized, I think, more where I was in life, you know, and as a band, we needed to do the same thing. We have a lot of different eclectic backgrounds, you know, everything from jazz to everything that we kind of understand and have seen. And after you have a song like Rude and No Way No, which are pop songs, you don't want to go too fast into the, you know, where we can go. We want to make sure we're going and keeping our fans with us. So Primary Colors was to say, let's go back to basics, like I was saying, and just write really good pop songs, and then start adding, you know, and blending the colors, you know. Everything we have tomorrow.
Well, it had Sean Paul on it, which was a nice addition. We loved what he did on the song, and it just seemed like the natural first song. It felt like, you know, the first single of an album is kind of the introduction of like, here's our album. So Lay It Down Easy seemed like an easy kind of way to let people to transition into the second album. And then the next single after that is Red Dress, which we also have a video for, which is a little more sexy and shows a little more of that side. And then the next single after that is going to be No Regrets, which is a bit of a change. It's more of an acoustic kind of, you know, very heartfelt ballad that we're very excited to release the video for, and for the whole world, not just the people who own the album, but for the whole world to hear it. Lay you down easy.
That's a really good question. Yeah, I understand. And of course, I think we'd be lying to you if we told you that we didn't feel the pressure to make a song that people liked as much as Rude. But the thing is, you can't really create that. You know, that's a special song. It happened, and it just sort of came to life as it was. And so, yeah, you feel the pressure in a sense to give everyone another song that they really like. You know, that's just what every musician feels when they go into the studio. They're not like, they don't want to make a song that people don't like. And so if you have something that big. But for us, you know, we were just really excited and happy that we built up an audience from that song and from No Way No and Let Your Hair Down, Lay You Down Easy. Our songs that we have, we're just so happy that people actually like this music. So we feel the pressure, but you know, even if a song doesn't get as big as Rude, that's okay, you know? And if it does, amazing. We're cool either way. We just want to make good music for everybody.
Songs don't get that big. So big. It's like it's probably not gonna happen again. That's okay. It was very big. It was like 5 months #1 in Latin America. It's like, it's not gonna happen like that. But we're gonna have other big songs. Of course, we feel very confident. We never worry that we're not gonna have another popular song. You know, it's like our worry is that there's not enough time in a year to get around the world. So that's more of our focus, just to keep touring everywhere. And we know the fans are listening. You know, we know that they are. And Rude is just one song. We make lots of songs. So, but we're very thankful and very lucky that we had a song that generated that kind of interest in our band and allows us to have more opportunities.
Actually, well, the song started off between Nasri and our friend named Haley Jean, and they started this idea called Red Dress. And it took a little bit of a different form at first, which a lot of our songs do. They always kind of change forms and evolve into something else. And then we were in Texas together, Nazri and I, and we kind of took that idea, lyrically changed it a little. Well, kind of kept the lyrics the same, but changed the feeling of it, and the concept too.
It's about like seeing a really hot girl in a red dress across the street, like you're a construction worker, and saying, "Ooh, you're hot." Where this is more romantic and more honest.
So it became more romantic in that way, and then the idea to put the message there, and even the idea of the music video was something that we thought of because if you look at every one of Magic's videos, we have a lead girl. Rude, he's with a girl. No Way No, he's walking down the street with a girl, which is a typical thing, and we always want to, it's just a normal thing to do. We were thinking instead of having the natural thing for red dress would Nazri's walking with another girl with a red dress, but instead we had a whole bunch of girls in red dresses, just to break up the kind of monotony of that idea. And also, we're happy that people are seeing a deeper meaning about women of all different shapes and sizes and looks. It's not even that really our intention. It wasn't trying to be like some political statement. It was just a thought that we had, but people are seeming to find something a little more deep in it, which is the beauty of pop music, I guess, is that it can be very simple, but then it can have something deep in it, like Michael Jackson's music or something like that. So yeah.
Almost all of them, I would say. Here, let me look at it. Lay You Down Easy was in Germany, half of it. Have It All was in LA and Manila. Dance Monkey was Germany, I think. No, somewhere in Europe. It was on the Maroon 5 tour. No Sleep was LA. I Need You was LA. Primary Colors was Amsterdam. I got food poisoning that day. Gloria was LA. Red Dress was LA, and where were we? We were in America. I think Texas, Austin, Texas. The Way God Made Me was in LA.
No, but The Way God Made Me was actually... No, we were starting another beat. Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. So everything was being touched in different places. And keep in mind, this is Primary Colors, and now, there's going to be more songs coming out next year. Yeah, we did. It's called I Love You, Beautiful Mujeres. I think like as we spend more time here, we're gonna do that. It's just whenever we come here, the schedule is so loco, man. It never stops. We never have a break, and that's because we have so many fans in Latin America. So we're very happy about that. You don't gotta worry. Yeah, the interviews are fun. I mean, we all got a good night's sleep last night, so today's a fun interview day. Some days it's a little hard when you're tired because you don't want to just say anything. You want to be able to have a message. But touring is the best, playing shows. I really do like that every time we come to a city, we have more friends. It's like, hey, Kevin, it's like also the internet is very powerful too. So we were able to keep in touch. I love, taking pictures on the plane. Alex does it too. Of when you land, you take a picture of, kind of like just a piece of the land, just all this stuff we're collecting, these memories. Every time I go to an airport now, I try to get something small from my house, from each country. Peru, I got the hand knitted hat. I'll go to the airport now tomorrow, see what I get from Argentina. So just little things. It's just a fun life. It's a fun life. Because Sunday Funday was just a song that we put out because we didn't know when our album was going to come out. And so Sunday Funday was just a fun song, and we were hoping to team up with like a football team or something to make it big, like Sunday football. But I think we were just not very focused on it. We just made a video and put it out, and we were just busy. And but a lot of our younger fans really like Sunday Funday, and we enjoy playing it, but it's not really what we wanted to do so much. It's not really our thing as much as we wanted it to be. We feel like the songs on the album have more depth and more richness, but we're happy that the fans like it. It's a fun song. Middle of that crowded thing in Japan.
Like when we were outside?
We were outside, and it was like
Shibuya?
Halloween, and it was crazy. And
Yeah, there's a spot in Shibuya that we call the vacuum. The fishbowl, the fishbowl. And we just stand there, and there's always music blasting. And one night we were there, and Shake It Off by Taylor Swift was played probably 100 times in a row. But one night we were there, and we heard Rude, right?
And there were people who were singing. I was like, yeah. But I call it the Alex P corner.
Fishbowl? Do you want to discuss the fishbowl in Shibuya?
Because Alex likes to stand there and meet Japanese girls.
It's just no secret that I love the ladies. Of all kinds. And it doesn't matter what the dress is, it's the lady who's wearing it.
Never. We're gonna come back next year. Next year, yeah. That's the plan. Yeah, we're sure. 100. You know, that's why we're here to promote and to because like we were like, okay, when are we gonna do the Latin American promotions? You know, and so we're doing it now, and that's gonna, you know, this is what leads to the next thing. We got to make sure you know what we're singing. So we want to make sure that when they come to the show, we're very sensitive about this, that when you come to our show, you know the music, because you're going to have way more fun if you know the songs. So we just want to make sure there's enough time for people to hear it, because the album only came out in July. You know, that's only 3-4 months. So we want to give it another couple months and then book the tour, because we're in no rush. And we're always touring, so we will always be here. Once a year, we'll try to be here.
Lay you down now.
I want to play with Paul McCartney at Wembley Stadium.
Okay, can I say something? Or can I add something on that Paul McCartney thing? I want to play with Paul McCartney in the first bar he ever played in Germany, I want to play in front of 30 people with Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, Sting, and Vinny.
I want to play.
It's on his deathbed.
I want to play. Let's talk about Paul McCartney only, okay? I want to play with Paul McCartney in bed. We just woke up after a great night, and we're just over breakfast. We're singing a couple songs. I want him to sing to me yesterday over breakfast.
I want to sing with Paul McCartney naked in a mud bath.
Go further, Mark. That's hardcore.
Can I step away from Paul McCartney?
Yeah, step away.
Okay, I love Stevie Wonder. I love him. And we all do. Our whole band loves Stevie Wonder. So I would love to play with Stevie Wonder in Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
I want to play with Paul McCartney in the middle of a workout while he's working out. How do you want to be remembered, as a sinner or a saint, as a hero or a villain? I want to be just remembered, honestly, as a guy who put out a bunch of really creative stuff, and as a good dad, good father, good husband, all that stuff. I also want to be remembered as the guy who,
With Paul McCartney.
with Paul McCartney in a mud bath playing an acoustic ballad.
It's so funny. I really don't think about that much. How do I want to be remembered? I think it's more about how do I want to live my life now.
Look at you.
That's right. So I do. I really think about, just appreciating where I am and what's happening and what I have. And when I'm gone, I don't even know if I will be remembered. So I just try to be. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Paul McCartney will
Thanks,
remember
buddy.
that. Absolutely.
I hope Paul McCartney remembers me while he's playing at Wembley Stadium. That's what I want.
Can't resist the temptation to make just a little bit of a joke, just not a big one, but I want to be remembered as the guy who had participated in the song called "How Do You Want to Be Remembered."
By the way, that song is really good. I love it.
It's a big one, right? Big question. I want to be remembered just as a good person with the people that I knew more than the stuff that I did. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm very proud of the music that I make, but I'd like to be remembered just by the people that I touched in my life, because I feel like that's more important than the music. Maybe it's not actually. I don't know, but yeah, totally.
I do know. I do know. I want to be remembered as the guy who purifies water with his hands. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can't sleep at night.